Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do the question and answer of the lesson Pushkar of class 7 Buzzword, publisher Orient Blackswan. So we are going to cover this part and please watch this video in a high resolution mode and also watch it in the landscape mode so that you can easily see the question and answer as well. If you have any doubt or any concern, please write it down in the comment box and please do like, share and subscribe the channel. Please share this video with others as well. And you can also see the explanation video in the playlist, so you can see the lesson, you can understand the lesson, and please share this video as well of the explanation to others. So first question is, mark these sentences as true or not true and correct the incorrect sentences as well. The first one is, Bills and Rikers are camel herding desert people with bright turbans. So the correct answer here is not true. Only the Rikers are camel herding people with bright turbans and not the Bills. So this is the correct answer. The second one is, Pushkar hosts one of the world's most colorful animal fairs and the full moon festival at the same time. So this is true. The narrator took a few moment pictures at the fair. So this one is also true. Women went shopping at the fair accompanied by lone male companions. So this one is also true. On the night of the full moon, pilgrims set afloat lit lamps on the lake to celebrate the birth of the Jyeshtha Pushkar lake. So this one is not true. Let me just give you the reason as well. So the fifth one is not true. The pilgrims set afloat lit lamps on the lake to offer thanks for the year that had passed and hope for an auspicious year to come. The B part is a reference to context, lines taken from the text. We risked his appearance and told him what we wanted. Now, the first part is, whose appearance did the narrator risk? So, the answer is, the narrators risked the appearance of a dhaba owner from whose shop they wanted to eat the delectable pakoras and jalebis. Delectable is means like very tasty and delicious. B part, what was the problem with his appearance? The dhaba owner looked very intimidating to the narrators. According to them, he had the physical build of a wrestler with expression of a movie villain. C part, why did the narrators risk his appearance? So the answer is, the narrators risked his appearance because the aroma of the frying pakoras and the juicy, moist, golden jalebis reached them and they could not resist themselves from eating them. As a result of which, they approached the dhaba owner in spite of getting intimidated by his build and expressions. Now let's come to the second question of B part. What an incredible sight! So which sight are the narrators referring to? A part. Let's see the answer. The narrators are referring to the panoramic view of the Ghats with the majestic Jyeshtha Pushkar lake spread on all three sides. Where were the narrators seated? The narrators were seated on an elevated platform on the flat roof of a lakeside building. Describe their feelings in a sentence. The narrators felt ecstatic on seeing the view of the beautiful lake and the ghats. Moreover, they also appreciated the devotion and beliefs of the people who had come from far off to celebrate the auspicious day. Now, the C part is you have to complete the flow chart of events that take place in the story. So, the first one is the narrators to taste the delectable jalebis, and you need to copy down this line, and then took a photograph of a tourist sitting on a camel who looked very nervous. In front of the camel was a man who had a pitchfork, cold chokni on one hand and a mobile phone to his ear. They realized that in Pushkar too, time had not stood so still. So the second one is you need to copy down from here. And the turban tying competitions, they were thrilled to see the bike stunts at the Well of Death. They saw the children enjoying themselves and saw a tented stable housing a beautiful horse which was priced at a whopping 51 lakhs. So we need to copy it from the beginning. They saw the women shopping for jewelry and came a camel slurping water from a trough. When they saw the shadows lengthening, only then did they realize an entire day had passed. Then the fourth one, the village people offered to share their food with the narrators when they traveled through their tented camps where they were cooking. The fifth one is as they sat on the roof of a building overlooking the lake, they could see the panoramic view of the ghats. What an incredible sight that was. And the last one, on the steps leading to down to the Jayeshta Pushkar Lake, hundreds of men and women looked at the glowing eastern horizon at the moment when they could see the sun. They plunged into the water and threw flowers in it. Gradually, pilgrims carried lamps and set them afloat on the water. It was a ceremony of offering thanks for the year which had gone by. Now, the D part, think and answer. The first question of the D part is: do you think the Pushkar fair is full of contrast? Give reasons for your answer. I answer like this: yes, the Pushkar fair offers a lot of contrast. The old and the young jostle for space at the same venue. The narrator saw a man with a mobile phone to his ear with one hand and the other holding a chokni. At the same fair, there were motorbikes zooming around in a well of death, while a few steps away, people were buying and selling camels, an older mode of transport. The second and last question of the D part is: do you think the narrators were describing the Pushkar fair are like pictures from a camera? Why do you think so? So you can again start the answer like this only. Yes, the narrators uses a lot of descriptive words that transport the readers to the Pushkar festival. Not just visuals, but also the aromas and the weather conditions of the place is described to us in such a way that we feel like we are there at the fair ourselves, witnessing its magic and color.